And so one of the greatest movies ever ends, with many unsolved mysteries and clues, which wait to be answered in... Now time for my opinion and review of the movie. Now, when I first saw the movie 3 years ago, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Today I have to actually give it a solid 10 out of 10 stars for being absolute perfection once you understand it, of course. And I just think it's an awesome movie. If you ever get a chance to rent it. This is prepared to not deal with many dialogue scenes because there are not many in this movie. Kubrick wanted to make the film by telling the story without using dialogue. He wanted to tell it by using music, which I thought was actually a really good approach. Not many movies can pull it off, but this movie did. And now time to state the differences between the movie and the book. First key difference between the book and the movie is the book, instead of Jupiter, they're going to Saturn, which I don't know why Arthur Clarke wrote that, but according to an article I read, Kubrick changed it from Saturn to Jupiter to avoid confusion or something like that. Or another thing I read is they couldn't make a Saturn model that he liked, so they tried Jupiter. Either way, still a good book, but... Another couple differences is in the beginning when we see the satellite floating in space, we don't just see the satellite floating in space. Actually, there's a launch sequence of Floyd leaving Earth on the space shuttle going to the satellite system or whatever. So they cut that out for time differences, I think. And really, there's not many real big differences between the book and the movie, besides the fact that there's the Saturn thing and the Jupiter thing, but that's really the only significant difference. But now time for a couple explanations. Well, one theme you might have noticed in the film is the constant element of alignment, where planets and the monolith align and all that. I don't really know what that's all about, but you can make up your own mind. Kubrick didn't make this movie just to be clear, cut, and dry like the sequel. But anyway, a couple other mysteries that I figured out is, if you're wondering what the monolith is, read all the 4 books, because I have, and the monolith is nothing more than basically a computer that just takes in information and sends it back to whoever created it. That's really all it is. It's no more advanced than our basic computers that we have today that just take in information. But also, one mystery that people don't seem to ever get, if they actually ever bother to notice it, the black screens right out in the beginning of the film and right after the intermission. It took a while for me to figure it out, but I figured it out. Those black screens are the monoliths. When you look at those black screens, we're looking at the monolith, and they're singing to us like they did to Bowman and the apes. And the people on the moon, so... yeah, you watch it now, you'll actually realize that it's the monolith. And, also, another difference is the book lists the monolith as a rectangular box with the same dimensions I told before, 1 by 4 by 9, with a force field around it, and the film actually just portrays it as a rectangular shape. But anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. I mean, I just covered the entire film in 20 minutes or more, and yeah, I think Godzilla wants to say something. that Godzilla, but okay. Go do whatever you do. Okay, this is djufu signing off. Rate, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, comment, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.